Naruto 631, Part 4. Let's go ahead and start off with Jacoby 256. I wish you were my father, lol. My father thinks I'm childish because I read mangas and watch animes and I'm almost 20. Well, here's the secret. People that don't enjoy things are completely mystified on why other people enjoy them. There it is. Right? So if your father enjoyed it, then he would be happy with it, but because he isn't, then it's stupid and dumb, and that's just the way it is. But anyway, keep enjoying what you like, okay? Live your own life, man. You're almost 20, so just enjoy. All right, really do appreciate your comment. And let's see, Q Hewlett. I just got this feeling that Tsunade taught Sakura Sage Mode because she was talking really big, so she's got to have an ace up her sleeve. Well, Slug Mode, somebody's already talked about. Remember that whole thing that she can do, that energy that she's put. You know, I'm just wondering what kind of symbol Sakura will it be. I think a 0 would kind of suck. The diamond looks pretty cool for Tsunade, but what symbol would Sakura have? That'd be pretty sweet. But anyway, we'll find out. Her next power up, and that's another thing. There's so many things to look forward to. Appreciate the comment. Okay. And let's see. AZ. Well, anyway. Yeah, okay. AZ in guy triple ones. I'm more surprised you like the manga. That's awesome. And let's see. Mitch Rapp. Grandpa, you're great. That's why I follow you. You seem so excited about this chapter. So am I. Oh my God. I think I'm hyperventilating. So much to take in. It was way overload. This is the second best feeling I've had next to, oh my God, I gotta breathe. This was an amazing chapter. This was overload. This was just absolutely, anybody that doesn't like this well, no, I'm gonna take this back. There are people that didn't like this chapter, and I've seen someone's comments, and they actually made sense. The whole thing with, just hear me out. The whole thing with the Narahina, that's been a deal breaker for some people. It's just Narahina and Narasaka for some people, and this anime it just destroys. If it goes one way or the other, it's a deal breaker. And you know what? I can understand that. For me, like I say, it's a side issue. But if it was a central issue, then I could see it really bothering the heck out of me. So, but 99% of the people just absolutely, love this chapter. And there was definitely enough. Definitely enough for everybody in there. But anyway, not everybody's gonna like it. And like I said, anyway, I've already mentioned several points in here, so let's just go ahead. And anyway, Mitch Rapp, appreciate it. DT Ninja 831. I wonder how many of Naruto's friends realize that Minato is Naruto's father. Good point. I bet the only one is Shikamaru. That guy is a genius. I know there are some very angry Narahina fans that were misled, but I think the idea of pairing Sakura and Naruto was only for fan service. Kishimoto likes to keep us guessing. However, I don't think Hinata is out of the picture. Maybe Naruto just told his father about Sakura just to show he was made some dear friends. DT Ninja 831 continues. Or actually, I think this was the beginning. Read it out of order. What an amazing chapter. Sasuke's unwelcome return. Very unwelcome. A shattered Team 7 now reunited. Rivals meeting again. The four Hokages plan to seal the raging Jubi. Minato's secret weapon. Sasuke's new agenda. And the future of Konoha. Is Sasuke trying to achieve what Madara could not? I wonder if Orochimaru told Sasuke about his aspirations to be Hokage. That would be hilarious. His decision seems rushed. We are missing something. Now review and keep up the work. How about Sasuke becomes Hokage and Orochimaru possesses him? That would just be hilarious, wouldn't it? Yeah. All right. appreciate the kind words and your viewpoints as always. Justin Soda. I get an eerie feeling when I think of what Orochimaru is scheming. Orochimaru gives everybody an eerie feeling. He didn't show up in this chapter. Neither did Karen or Suigetsu. He's such a mystery. And also, Team 7 isn't complete with Kakashi. So hopefully he comes out of his dimension alive. We've got so much to look forward to. This is just so crazy. Anyway, we really appreciate the comment. Voice to voice. So this week's chapter was a feel-good chapter. The old humor hasn't been present in a while. I've been waiting for this reunion since 2004. Wow. Sasuke's deceleration caught me off guard, as it did us all, and made me laugh very loudly. So you're reading this and I want to be Hokage, Sasuke, and you're like, believe it. So anyway, there are some things that didn't feel right, but all in all, I'm hyped for next week. Sasuke saying believe it. That would be the next thing, right? Really do appreciate the comment. Oh, what an awesome week this has been, hasn't it? Wow. Shivo, 8-9. Naruto wants to be Hokage because he wants people to accept his existence and respect. Sasuke wants to be Hokage because he wants to change many things, so I think this is wise from him. Also, Kishi has to do anything to let that hysterical Sasuke Naruto duel begin, so this is the most optimal reason. I like your ideas there. It's good. Appreciate your comments. And Christian Marlon Mbizi. I can't wait to see Sasuke's power-up. Oh man, this chapter was merely wow. It was. It was freaking awesome. And let's see. Let's see. Let me take a look at this real quick. Alright, let me go ahead and go here. Mr. RJC 23. I've seen some people that didn't like the fact that Minato's going QB mode so easily, and I think that it made no sense, but I think he could go QB mode because he's sealed with the chakra in the QB, and it's not that the QB is so that the QB's chakra kind of got mixed up with his own chakra. Well, I think that Ninetales is just at peace with him for whatever. The details are to be revealed later. Appreciate the comment. Norworlder for life. Narahina is dead. No! Naruto doesn't think of Hinata like that. The hand-holding thing was clearly not romantic in Naruto's mind. Wow. There we go. And let's see. Madara lives. Okay, Rampage, you know, I'm hearing your thoughts on the chapters, but this week really got under my nerves, and so my review of this is quite negative. But it could still be worth watching to get a different viewpoint, and I hope you'll check it out. On a lighter note, I think Sakura's new power will be Slug Sage mode. I believe your video was one of the videos that I watched, and as a matter of fact, I am going to check, because I actually, even though I didn't agree with it, I enjoyed it. So I think it was indeed your video that I watched. So, yeah. Now this is, and this goes to, and actually when I was speaking earlier, if you happen to be watching this, it was that your reasons for not liking the chapter are solid. And I can tell from watching your video that they were heartfelt, okay? And you explained them very well. Your reasons are, your main reasons are side reasons for me, okay? And that can be in reverse. But I can definitely see why you would, you know, hate it. And to be honest, like I say, but anyway, I've already stated, you made a good video. I really did. Like I say, really did appreciate it, because it felt heart. When you listen to someone and it's heartfelt, even if you're disagreeing or you're not, and then with this it isn't really disagreeing. You're correct. Like I say, it's just a proportion that doesn't bother me as much. Then it's enjoyable too. So I really did. You keep doing it, by the way. It's a good job. And anybody, if you want to create videos, just send them over to me as long as they're anime related. It's absolutely that easy. Okay, appreciate your comments. And the video I watched, by the way. Good job. 3R News. I think that Ocharu, Sugetsu, and Karen are going to the Kages. A lot of people have said this. Even if Karen has some cool medical techniques, I don't think that she can heal Tsunade. The whole arm biting thing, so they bite into her and they get healed from her chakra. Well, she brought back Sasuke, and Sasuke was beat the heck up. So maybe she would heal the other Kages, and Katsuyu will heal her. We will see. And, okay, let's see. Trenthal manga. Madara hasn't acknowledged Sasuke Izuna yet, but paused for Hashirama. Now I'm sure Madara did all this to unite the ninja world. Karen is most likely healing the 5 Kages. You hear the consensus here, right? And Oro, but I never really realized by the words how Team 7 were all students of the Seinen. Right? They were. Shocking. The first thing Minato does is go KC mode, so it might leave room for the Sage of the Sixth Path to still show up and not be reborn in Naruto. Rampage. You did call for another arc? Yeah, I really do think. And I'm not the only one thinking that, by the way, either. Sasuke has to get a new power in this war, but will it be the Rinnegan or Shishu's other? I think that him getting the Rinnegan actually makes the most sense. That's just my own opinion. At this moment, that's my thinking. That would make the most sense for him. But I think it makes a lot more sense for him to get Naruto. I'm just going to say that. Okay, anyway, because I think that he, being a Uchiha, would have a much more likely... Well, it wasn't. You have to have both, you have to have DNA from both, so that would be something that he would... Or wait a minute. Yes, you have to have that. So that would have to happen somehow, and but I'm sure it could. So anyway, and you have a lot of... Evidently, there's a lot of the first DNA all over the place, so somehow that could definitely happen. And if Orochimaru wanted it to happen, he could definitely have that going on right there. All right, really do appreciate the comment. Nicholas Rules. I love Madara's denied face when Hashirama brushed Madara off. What was so awesome about that to me is because we've seen how they were friends for quite a while, right? I mean, they were friends for quite a while, and so even in Edo, the interplay is still there, and I will totally deal with you after I deal with this. So, which is actually what he did when he fought him, right? He dealt with the Kyuubi first, then he went after to finish off Madara. So this looks like it's just the same old patterns. All right, really do appreciate it. D from Dub. I called it back then at the very beginning of the first flashback of Madara fighting Hashirama. Now it's time, the emo moment for Yao fans. Naruto is power up Nine Tails form with Susanoo, Arma fighting Jubi, and Godzilla style battle. The only surprise here is Minato's transformation. I did not really understand how he did that. It's likely to be a nine-tailed chakra he sealed off, but it's still a bit of a surprise. I like some of the explanations that have been given so far from that. Okay, and appreciate the comments. And then we see Hammond Willa, another great review. Rampage. The story is now reversed. Sasuke will not stop until he becomes Hokage. And Naruto has the Sage of the Sixth Path looking at him like he's a new car. Who knows, maybe Naruto will be taken by the Rikudo, and it is Sasuke who will rescue him. There's so much potential. Really do appreciate the comment. All right, time-wise, we'll see where we're at. Well, we're getting about there. It looks like we're going to be able to finish up. I don't know. Let's see if we can go ahead. Lumpy Rocks 1412. Also, my call for Sakura is she's going to go Slug Sage mode, and she is going to activate a new jutsu we've never seen before. I actually think Sakura has a chance of redeeming her character right now. And it looks like you got... How did you get more points and you didn't show up on top? That is disturbing. And I want to... Lumpy Rocks, I want to apologize to you right now. Actually. How... But... And... Okay. Well, I'll do something here. Anyway, I really do appreciate... your comments, and like I said, I don't know why. Normally the top... Wow! I don't know how that happened. But anyhow, you were evidently, from what I've seen, the #1 voted up. Wow, and it didn't register. I'm sorry, I don't know how that happened. But anyway, I'll see what I can do. Alright, moving on. Sakura will activate Rinnegan and become the true sage of the six paths. That was from Bum9623. Tariq Trister. Oh yeah, Hinata is going to activate Rinnegan if Sakura enters Sage mode. And then we have Crash Paul. Rinnegan, Hinata equals everyone is going to get their asses kicked. Lumpy Rocks 1412. Admittedly, I felt rather cheated that Minato went Bishu mode. Excuse me. I also felt really bad for Hinata because of what Naruto said about Sakura. I hope Hinata slaps that Sasuke fangirl silly. Sasuke fangirl. I love it. Which we have new evidence for in this chapter. Yes, we do. This whole Itachi vision was indeed powerful and really got the message across. Go to the Degama system. That Naruto is gonna take Sasuke under his wing. The action is gonna be at the top level next chapter. I can't wait. That is kind of next chapter is kind of scaring me because I don't see how in the heck it can even stay anywhere near this level. But anyhow, we're going to see. What I'm afraid is probably going to happen is we're almost. I mean, it looks like a Beto time, you know, and that's going to be a drag. But I'm going to say if that guy gets, as much as a redeeming to Beto and this and all this other, just, you know, gosh. Well, if I was writing the manga, I'd just kill him. I'm so pissed. But anyway, we're reaching the end here. So, TQ Rules 01. Amazing chapter. I'm so happy. Go Team 7. Absolutely. And let's see. Appreciate the comment. Jazz, this is the last comment, by the way. Jazz0114. I predicted Sasuke would fight Naruto for the title of Hokage. Also, about Orochimaru. Has gone to see Kabuto. Is he waiting to make a sneak attack on Sasuke? I think they've seen the Kages already too. Hashirama had his heart-to-heart with Tsunade, and Karen is healing them as we speak. Orochimaru may have stayed back, and Karen to talk to Tsunade or something. Orochimaru could actually have turned. He might say a final farewell to Tsunade and go do something crazy to defeat the Jubi. That's true. It's really bothering me. I think you can tell. My method is usually the top 2 voted comments are normally picked up. But Lumpy Rocks, it looks like you should have been number 1. I'll see what I can do. Also, I'll read it again. Also, my call for Sakura, she's going to go slug Sage mode, or that she's going to activate a Ninjutsu we've never seen before. I actually think Sakura has a chance to redeem herself character-wise right now. And that's a really good comment. I really do appreciate it. And like I said, I'll try to do something. Okay, that's how it works. It's really random. It doesn't always work out the way that we hope. I do read most of the comments. And I do make mistakes. And I'll try to improve anything that I can fix. But this is a lot of fun. I appreciate and love doing this every week. And I appreciate your efforts for making comments as fellow Naruto fans. And I have to say, and I think that everyone will agree with me, this is an extremely easy time right now to be a Naruto fan because it's just totally in the zone. It's completely getting better, and all the chapters could be half this good, and they would still be spectacular. Anybody could be an anime fan. You can always subscribe. You can always unsubscribe. You can do anything you want to. Until next time, take care.